pumpkin. Y'all, oh my gosh, cyber family, this is rare. Okay, this is rare that my house is this quiet. And my children are getting along. Well, mainly because two of them are at work. And two of them right here. They getting along right now. They done built a little fortress, a little tent in my living room. Y'all getting along so well. Oh, they concentrating. They got their little makeshift Carolina Panthers tent. And they done made them a little tent and coloring together. They probably gonna be fighting in a minute. Yeah, they getting along right now, but that's gonna be very short-lived. Oh, so the birthday party went really well. We had a great time. Aiden was so excited to see his bio siblings, and so that was great. I had a lot of people ask me how that went, so it went really well. I did want to address a lot of questions that I've been getting, so I'll get into that while my kids up under the tent eating Rice Krispie treat. What? Now, where you get that Rice Krispie treat from? See what I'm saying? They just don't be right. But so everybody knows that Zaria is my biological daughter, and Zaria has other siblings by her biological father. And so I know all of those siblings. Of course, we're very close with those mothers and siblings as well. And then we have Carly. Carly has siblings by her biological mother and her biological father. And we know all of those siblings, and they get along well too. And then Aiden has siblings by his biological mother. And Princeton has siblings by his biological father. And luckily, thank God that my children know all of their siblings. And so it's been really good. It's been good. It's a blessing that, because I'm a sibling, and you know, being a sister to my sisters and brothers is being one of the, I guess, the greatest things. I don't know. I've never experienced being an only child, so you know, I don't know how that is, but I know that my siblings were like we were like tight, close, and I know the importance of that bond. So, you know, I definitely want my children. Aiden, if you put your foot on him one more time, do not put your foot. That's my rule. You already know that. Like, don't try it. Don't try it. Do not put your foot on him. I don't allow him to put his feet on you.
I like this. Boom. Boom.
Don't put your foot up to his face, because when he do it to you, you don't like it.
Okay.
And Aiden get ready to make it happen in here tonight, because he know I don't play with feet. He don't like people putting his feet, their feet on him, but he wants to put his feet in other people's. No, don't put your feet on my baby. And that's period. So anyway, I just feel like the sibling bond is like one of the, you know, greatest things that there is. So I just want to make sure that they're not only connected to the siblings within this household, but also their biological siblings. It's important. To address Princeton, okay? His name, everybody wants to know why we call him Boosie. His birth name was Zachary, and when he was adopted, we changed it to Princeton, but we kept his middle name Zachary, so his name is Princeton Zachary. I liked the name Zachary, and we recently found out that his middle name Zachary has another meaning. I was able to get in contact with his bio family, and And they told me the meaning of his name, Zachary, so I'm glad that we kept it. So his name is Princeton Zachary. Now, my sister named him Boosie. She started calling him Boosie when he was about 6 months old. He would just get into everything. He started off doing like the little army crawl. And when I say he is so quick with it, he is like the fastest. He was like the fastest little baby crawler ever. And so she started calling him Boosie. And of course, you know, Boosie is like this celebrity, and she really enjoys listening to his music, and that's who. And so she just started calling him Boosie, and then it just stuck with him. So everybody calls him Boosie. So yes, when I say he knows all those names, you know, some people can be very confused, and they say, well, who is Boosie? Who is Zach? So that's Princeton Zachary, aka Boosie. And Carly, Zaria, and Aiden, they just call her Zaria. They ain't got no new names. Well, I call Zaria, sometimes we call her Z, but for the most part, it's Zaria. Now, so everybody is asking how I started Raising Cultures. Y'all, I mean, really, literally, Raising Culture started August of 2018. I did not start Raising Cultures as a result of the our adoption photos or the adoption video for Princeton going viral. No, Raising Cultures has been here since 2018, and you know, now it's just, you know, people are starting to come on to the page. But actually, I in July of 2018, I had a dream, and it was very vivid. And I remember God giving me the name Raising Cultures. And I woke up out of my dream because it was so realistic. And Raising Cultures was like in my mind, like God literally put Raising Cultures in my mind, in my heart, in my spirit. And I told my mom, I called her the next day, and I was like, Ma, like I had this dream, you know, whatever. And so she was helping me interpret my dream. And she was like, you know, whatever it is, be obedient to it and, you know, put it out there. And so I started my blog, and I started Raising Cultures, this page, in 2018. And I was just being obedient to what God, you know, pretty much told me to do. And it was just me sharing my family on this page, not knowing what God actually intended for this page to be. So, you know, we just have to be obedient. When God tells us to move, then we just have to move, and his time is not our time. And so although it took to August of 2019 for the message to get out, or whatever may have been, I was just obedient to what God told me to do. So whether it was one person following Raising Cultures or 1 million people following Raising Cultures, this is something that God put out there, you know, on my heart for me to do. And I see why. Because it's so refreshing to be in like company. It just is. It's refreshing to talk to other adoptive parents and other foster parents, and, you know, hear the struggles, and just parents in general. I mean, because, you know, whether you are a biological parent or not, we have the same struggles with these kids. Like right now, Aiden getting ready to make it happen. He don't even know it. Like, y'all see me keep looking off to the side. Now I'm telling y'all something. Y'all already know how transparent I am. And I don't pretend like my family is perfect or anything, because I was going to address that too. Oh, your family is perfect. No, ma'am. Because just Friday, I was at the school with Aiden's school because he wasn't right. The teacher said that he was not doing his homework assignments. How you gonna not do your homework assignments and know that I checked that power school? Don't roll your eyes.
I never did.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna follow up behind you, homeboy. So, honey, he tried it. He tries it at school. He tries it at home. No, he ain't gonna get far. So, you know, we all go through the same struggles with these kids. He 8 and he think that he's 18. I tell him that all the time. So that's how Raising Cultures got started. Now, I got the question, do I want to continue to foster and adopt? And I do want to continue to foster, because I think that is it's the ministry that God has placed. So Princeton, you don't want the 10 anymore? Aiden was messing with him. You better put my baby down. Aiden,
I'm going to.
Now. Put him down. And so I started the page. I started the process with fostering because my husband was very interested in that. And it was because we experienced a lot of miscarriages. And so, as a result of that, see, now he's crying because the baby done poked him in his eye. That's what happens. You should put him down. So we, we had a lot of miscarriages, and, we wanted to see if fostering was something that we could do, and it was. And so, Aiden, go cry in your room. Go cry in your room, please. Because I told you to put him down. You did not. Well, after he poked you in your eye, then you had him. I told you to put him down. You did it.
I was trying to. He poked me in my eye.
He poked you in your eye because you had him picked up and he did not want to be picked up.
My eye.
That's what happens when he does not want to be held. See what I'm saying? See how they was getting along just a minute ago, and now they're not. So see, they ain't even getting along. And go ahead, go that way, please. Now they got to be separated. Come on, yeah, come on, yeah, come on. You and your brother can't get along now. Y'all was getting along good just a minute ago. Say hello. Say bye. Look, say bye-bye.
No, bye-bye.
No bye-bye? You're not giving bye-byes? Well, go give me your coloring book, please. Go give me your coloring book. See, that's what I'm saying. It is what it is. It's no perfect way to parent. Like, yeah, y'all seeing it live, firsthand. Like, no, I ain't getting off. I'm not gonna get off live because this is what happens. We have to be parents. Like, it's not nothing to be ashamed of that your kids fight. That's what kids do. They don't always get along. It's not always hunky dory. It's not always, oh, kumbaya. We just in love over here at the Jones Baldwin household. No, no, honey. I gotta make sure that these kids understand that regardless, at the end of the day, it's a respect factor. It's a respect factor. You have to respect your sibling's space. You have to respect that when they say no, they mean no. When they say stop, they mean stop. Yes, and that goes for you too, Princeton. So back to my fostering and adoption. We don't really know about adoption right now because God has not laid that on our spirit. But we are going to continue to foster. We're going to continue to do respite. And if it leads to adoption, then it leads to, we're not going to be close to it. But I'm not saying that I'm going to adopt some more kids. Because 4 is my limit that I feel like is my limit right now. Now, God might say something different. But right now, 4. And they're all different ages. So 2 teenagers. An 8-year-old, a 2-year-old. So I'm parenting all extremes. So you got it? Yeah. You got it? So, I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna adopt. I'm not sure. Oh, Jones Duncan. Hey, Jones Duncan. We might be some kin. Y'all now see, I see y'all's comments. My son earlier was like, Mommy, you're not responding. Sometimes I can see these comments and sometimes I don't. So I want to say hello, everybody. Yep, Cyber Sister Beth. Yep, keep your feet to yourself. That's my rule. No, I don't like people with feet. Now the baby's feet getting a little bit bigger. He can't put his toes on me no more either. No, we don't like it. Now he trying to trace his feet You trying to trace your feet? Yeah? Oh. So, to address the other question, somebody asked, or like several people asked, like, do you tell your kids what to do or what to say when they get on live, and
I'm sorry.
you know, all these things? Child, my family being crazy before I've been making these videos. I've been you know, long before, 2-3 years ago. Like, these kids are crazy. Okay, like, they off the chain. So no, I don't have to tell them, instruct them to say or do anything. They already gonna do it on their own, because that's just what kids do. You know, y'all know how y'all kids are. No, I don't be trying to instruct them to do anything. So the one thing that I will say, the question that I got was, I know you had to expect some blowback for adopting a white child. You know, I know that you thought that people were going to ask questions, or that people were going to be curious. And so, you know, why be upset with, you know, some of the, hold on, Aiden. Hold on. Pick that up. Yeah.
You okay?
It didn't hit him. Pick it up. So why be upset with, you know, when people might question something that's not the norm, or, you know, might question something about, go ahead. I got it. Go ahead.
Right. Sure.
They might, you know, and so I was in a training one time at Crossnor, which is the place that licensed us to become foster parents. And the training was on multiracial adoption, or transracial adoption. And so in there, I was the only parent that had a white baby in my care at the time, and the only black couple, me and my husband, that had a white baby in our care. And then the other couples were white, and they had black children in their care. And so we started talking about, you know, some of the struggles that the families may face due to multiracial adoptions. And so I was starting to tell some of the things that was going on at the time with me and my family, like, you know, being held in restaurants and people not wanting us to leave because they thought that we kidnapped them, or, you know, the police being called on us, or, you know, people constantly coming up and asking, like, my mom was in a store one time, and some guy just came up and started taking pictures of my son because he thought that my mom had he was going to go show the police officers the pictures of the baby. Like, don't take pictures of my baby. But so, and they were all like, I mean, they was all like shocked and was like appalled. Some people were crying, and I was looking at them like, y'all don't experience that? Like, you know, and they were all like, no, like, you know, we don't experience that. Like, the most we experience is people like, oh, you know, what country are they from? Like, no, they were born in America, right around the corner. So they just assumed that they adopted them from like a third world country, or Africa, or, you know, wherever. And I was, in my mind, I was like, wow, like, it just did not dawn on me that everybody did, you know, we all experienced the same thing, is what I thought. Because I never adopted, like, this was my first rodeo with a transracial adoption. So I didn't know. I just assumed that we all experienced the same struggles. Because, you know, the main thing is, you know, I've heard a lot of white families say, you know, sometimes, you know, the hair thing, you know, black people are trying to, you know, wouldn't say something, or wouldn't be as open to telling someone about how to care for their hair, their children's hair. Or, you know, black people would assume like, oh, they got the black baby and they ain't gonna know how to do their child's hair. Oh my Lord. You know, and so I didn't know. I'm just thinking like, Lord, I didn't know. And just a light bulb went off like, oh my gosh, like, really? So I have to make sure that I'm educating people, but I don't want my son to be used as an education tool. Like he's a kid. So I don't want my family to be looked at like a circus when we go out to eat or, whatever. And so yesterday, after 2 years of us going through some of these things, my daughter was kind of fed up. And, she was just, like, Mom, like I'm over this. And so, when she kind of stood up in the restaurant and she was like, okay, like, enough is enough. This is my brother. Yes, he's white. We're black, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, sorry. Okay. Come on. And she was like, no, like, Ma, I'm so tired of people, coming up to us and assuming that he's not a part of our family. When you prejudge, then you don't know what you're going to get. Like, no, I didn't. I expected that we were going to have some type of blowback or, whatever, but not to the extreme that we've received. Yes, I expected someone to maybe ask the questions, or whatever, but I would never have expected, just because I adopted a white child, that I would have gotten these extremes. And not just from white people, from black people too. Why you adopt a white child? There's plenty black babies out there that needs homes. I'm like, okay, he's a kid. We're home. I didn't think that race mattered. I don't know. Y'all let me know. It's 2019. I didn't think that it was still an issue for families to adopt whoever the hell they want to adopt. Like, it is what it is. Like, he's not going to be a part of the system any longer. Y'all don't want that? Okay. Or how many of you guys have adopted? Everybody have so much to say. But I don't see anybody running down there to readily or openly foster children or adopt. It's not happening, because if it was, then it wouldn't be, that many kids, over 500,000 in foster care today. And so, I just think, somebody said that she separated. Okay, let me see what these are saying. Oh, she was interrogated. Yeah, it's awful. It's awful. Like, I have heard where, white families have said that they've been interrogated as well. I think either way, it's yes, Pumpkin. Yes, baby. Oh, that's so pretty. I love it. I love your artwork. Yes, Mom. He wanted me to see his little drawing. I just think that, it does. It goes both ways. At some point, you do get sick and tired of it. You do. But on the other end, we have to understand that it's not of the norm. It's not normal, for, black families to have adopted white families. White children. I didn't think that it was as rare as it is, but apparently it is. We don't want to be the poster family. we don't want to be the poster family, but if we have to, we will, because y'all know I'm not gonna back down from any questions, anything. Like, I'm just not. But what I will say is, just now my son ain't in foster care no more, so I can don't come to me incorrectly, because when kids are in foster care, you have to go, you have to do a little bit of kid gloves. You can't do a lot. You can't show out because they're in foster care. But he is not in foster care no more. He is adopted. So if you step to me incorrect, I don't know what you might get. Now, I'm all about us having a conversation about whatever you want to have a conversation about, as long as it's respectful. Like, we have to be respectful. But it is what it is. I've not ever above questions or anything like that. I'm always ready to be educated myself and ready to educate others if need be. I did get the question about what kind of therapist I am. I am a mental health and substance use counselor. I am licensed as an addictions specialist. I specialize in sex therapy. I specialize in addictions, meaning substance use, alcohol, drugs, and any other addictions such as gambling, shopping, you know. And then I'm a mental health counselor, LPC. So I do a lot of mental health counseling. I have a certification in my focus on kids with ADHD and children suffering from anxiety or trauma. I am an EMDR certified therapist. So I do EMDR, which is a trauma-focused approach and treatment. So yeah, that's what I do. And I don't do it on my kids because y'all know that therapy don't work on kids, right? Your own children. Once I get home, the therapist hat is off and the mom hat comes on, and I can't do therapy with my kids. So no, if they need therapy, then I'm gonna have to connect them to a therapist outside of this home, because we're not gonna do it.
You're nasty.
Now, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Mine. Ready. Mine.
Oh, now look, cyber sister Lola. Now she better say. Now she said they used to not have an issue with black women raising white kids, honey. Ooh, she done took it all the way back, honey. Took it back. She done took it all the way back out my back door. Okay, she done took it out my back door, down my steps. Okay, yes, I agree. I definitely agree. Now, you know, back in the day, black women raised white kids all the time. I've had that so many times, like under posts, like, you know, black women always raise white kids, but that was then, you know. That was when black women, you know, we was forced to do it. They was forced. Now I guess when it's a choice, it's like, now why in the world would you want to go through that? Now, why would you want to? You know, again, it's a love thing for me. It's a love thing. You have to have a heart to adopt. You have to have a heart. Forget what you're doing, Aiden. Oh, go ahead. You have to have a heart to adopt, and you have to have a heart for foster care. That's just it. Just a heart to love beyond you know, don't set any type of limitations when it comes to it, because I think that you will miss your blessing. You will miss your blessing that way. Honey, and that's right. We all bleed the same color. At the end of the day, everybody, if they get cut, is gonna bleed the same color. That's period. It is what it is. And it's not being color blind, but just love has no color. It just love sees no color. But I'm not color blind. Of course, you know, color is beautiful, but my heart does not say, oh, he's a white child, he deserves to be with a white family, because you're not going to be able to love him and care for him like a white family can. That's just not true. That's just not true. And the same for any other family that's family members that's raising cultures that's, you know, in a multiracial situation. That's just not true. And we know that, you know, y'all just see now, all kids need to be disciplined, and all kids be acting up, and we have the same things. We have the same things going on. Whether it's white kids, black kids, Hispanic kids, Chinese kids, they all just ain't gonna be right. They just not gonna be right on no level. So this just parenting is parenting, no matter, you know, what color. Now, my last question, because Princeton, you need some attention from the mama. Why you running from me? Why you running from your mama? Well, go get it. Come on, go get this book. Come on.
No.
Oh, he said that kind of forcefully.
Mama. Mama.
What, boy?
Listen. My adoption is very good, but living with a black family is very great. But when I first saw a black family, I said no.
Well, why did you?
When I came to y'all, I said, yeah.
I cannot.
And
Y'all,
then
I
when
can't
saw
stand.
Jet, I said, split.
I cannot. Boy, if you don't get up, Princeton, what happened to the tent? You tore it down.
Yeah. You on the school.
Aiden, stand up. Come here. Look. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all. This ain't. Y'all be trying. Y'all don't want y'all to think I'm telling no lies. When you first came to the house, you was about 3.5. What did you say?
I said, are you going swimming? You said, yeah. And that's how I stayed.
Yeah, but what did you say at first when you seen me?
I said, I don't like a black family.
Why you say that, Aiden?
I was 3.
I know.
I didn't know what I was saying.
you didn't.
And I tried to run out that door. That social worker got me by my own. I said, no.
See, he's so dramatic. He's so dramatic.
And then I said,
y'all ain't so dramatic, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, but he ain't lying. That's the first thing. Oh my gosh, I don't want to be with a black family. What is that, a black family?
I started crying. Hell, I know.
I was like, if I told the social worker, lady, you don't take this boy now. He don't want to be with this black mama. I can't change my skin color. So what we gonna do?
Mom, put it back on me. I gotta tell her.
What you gotta tell them?
I gotta tell her something.
Y'all might. We don't never know what's gonna come out his mouth.
Mommy.
Like what?
I gotta tell.
Give me a preview.
Huh?
Come tell me in my ear. Give me a preview of what you gotta tell them. Okay.
Alright. So, what do you call Mustard not going to school?
Aiden.
Try to guess, viewers.
What? What do you tell what?
Why didn't Mustard go to school?
Why didn't Mustard go to school? Because his name was Aiden and he didn't like school.
Nope.
Okay, what's the answer?
It's called because he's told his gardener to catch up.
Get out of here. Move, Lane. See what I'm saying? That child, boy, go out some dang on with talking about ketchup. Mustard and ketchup. I just don't.
Hey, Zachary, show your 6-pack.
You got a 6-pack?
Yeah.
You got a 6-pack?
Look, Zach, you got a 6-pack? Look, you got a 6-pack. I got a 6-pack.
Where your 6-pack at, Pumpkin?
You want me to help you?
Get him away. I see a big baby belly. I see a big old baby belly.
Show me your 6-pack.
He don't want to show his 6-pack. He don't want to show it. Boy, if you don't get out here talking about a 6-pack, you got a whole keg.
Ma, look, I'm a ball bar beat off.
See what I'm saying?
Like a roll.
I don't even think that they going to bed no time soon. I'm gonna try to rebuild the tent and hide in it and try to keep them out of it because they ain't gonna be right. Yeah, for real. You think I'm playing?
You're gonna have to build it.
Why are you crying?
I'm a
Why are you crying?
Lisa, Chris, Choirs. I'm trying to read her name. Lisa, what?
I don't know.
Choirs. Cute.
Cute yourself.
How am I cute?
Move, boy. Boo.
I'm trying to read the comments.
Boo. Ain't no need to read the
Ha
comments.
ha ha.
Ha. My face. Y'all, okay, come get your cyber nephew because now he ain't gonna be right.
Oh, wait.
What you saying?
I'll go one more joke. That's it. I promise. Promise. I promise. What did the brain say to the other brain?
What did the brain say to the other brain?
Mama. Stop, Mama. Huh? They're around. Mama. Yes,
what?
Mama.
Oh, okay. What did the brain say to the other brain? What you mean? What the right brain said to the left brain?
Like, so, say my brain is talking to your brain. What did they talk about? What did they say? What?
They said that Aiden think he is so smart.
Alright. Nope, that's not it. This is it. Why you don't have a girlfriend?
Boy, bye. Now, I know your brain ain't told you that. I know your brain ain't told you that.
Those inspired, dude.
Why do you want Princess treats?
OMG, he's so...
So, no, somebody said you've been on my mind. See, that was probably what the brain told me. Move down, boy, off my chair. Hey, why do you want the dog's treats?
Zachary, are you a horsey?
Y'all,
You're the gorilla.
So, everybody has a job in the Jones Ball household. And Princeton's job is to feed Princess. Look at him. Princeton's job is to feed Princess. And he does a really good job. He knows how... Boy, if you don't get from he knows how to do it. He knows where to go get her food. He knows to put it in the bowl. He knows to put the water in there and everything. He will let her out. You know, he does a really good job at 2 years old taking care of the dog. And so... the treats look like, I guess, human treats. And so he always be wanting to, Aiden, I'm going to flip you off this couch, I promise you. The baby is always trying to get the dog's treats. And
Mitchell,
so we had to lock them
Auntie Mitchell,
up.
You spelled my
That's
name
Michelle.
wrong.
You said her name wrong. Now,
Michelle,
1 for 1.
You spelled my name wrong.
1 for 1.
You spelled my name wrong.
1 for 1. That's what you get. While you trying to correct somebody, you said the name wrong yourself. It don't even matter.
Come on.
So, anyway, Key Rose. She said that it's pronounced Key Rose. Lisa Key Rose. Like Cyber Auntie Lisa Key Rose.
Okay.
That's how you pronounce it. Say it. Say it.
Lisa Key Rose.
Yes, that's good. Very good. Yeah, I know, right? Princeton is such a good helper, but he's very Princeton is very possessive. So he does not like nobody helping him with Prince. He thinks that Princess is his dog only. So if somebody else try to do something for Princess, he's not having it, like, at all. And so, he don't like nobody. He don't like nobody doing nothing. So yeah, Cyber Family, I'm getting ready to see what these boys doing, so I can hopefully get them wind down at the end. Because Princeton is jumping from the couch to the floor onto some pillows. Oh, y'all. Okay, so somebody asked me about why didn't I change the last names of, like, my daughters, or like, does it matter that, you know, the names, like, I'm not big on last names, or, you know, it is what it is. Like, like names, like stuff like that, it don't bother me, because I know that my children are my children. I know that they're not going anywhere. I know I'm raising them. They're gonna know that I'm mom. So it's not that big of a deal. Like, I don't really make big deals out of stuff like that. But if it's important to you, then change it. You know, that's how I feel. If it's important to you, change it. You know, names are important to people. Especially, you know, family names and, you know, all of that. Girls change their names when they get married most of the time anyway. So, you know, I'll be doing some extra steps. Next thing you know, Zaria and Carly, in a couple years, we done changed their name to their husband's last name. And I done spent that money and did all that work for nothing. But yeah, it don't matter. I don't care about stuff like that. But, you know, if it's important to you, then you have to do what's important to you. You lay right there if you want to, and he jump on you. You're gonna be crying again. And you're gonna be crying again. He already poked you in your eye and you was crying. Y'all, Princeton is very, very tough. He's tough and he is rough, and it's Aiden's fault. So now don't come crying when you done taught them. Now, that's what you do. Okay, well, Cyber Family, it's been real. It's been real. It's been real. It's been fun.
No. Don't cut it, Mommy.
Boy, don't nobody want to see your shenanigans all night. No, they don't. Wait. Boy, you better get out my face. You better get out my face. Come here.
Right.
Come here, Princeton.
How many people think Mama has the same eyes as me? Say yes in the comments. Yes.
Aiden, you've been doing this since you was 4.
If you think they... Boy, he's always... No.
Aiden's been doing it since he was 4 years old. Yes, he's always trying to find commonalities. And I love that he does that. He's always trying to find commonalities with us. Like, Mama, me and you have like the same curly hair, or Mama, me and your eyes are the same color. And I think that it's important for him to feel like he's a part of me in some type of way. So he always does that, and it makes me feel really good. And I like the fact that he does that. Like, Mommy, we do have the same color eyes. Mommy, we do have the same hair. Or whatever. So he's always trying. Well, if you broke your arm, I ain't going to the hospital.
You wish.
I ain't going to the hospital.
Mama, I'm gonna beg you.
If you broke your arm, then you better go try to find a sling. Go find a sling and stick it up in there.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. All the yes. We do have the same eyes. Look.
I have brown. You have black.
You want my eyeballs? I think you just want my eyeballs. Okay, well, give me a butterfly kiss.
Can I give you a butterfly kiss?
You want to give me a butterfly kiss? Okay.
Oh,
He mad because you.
I do.
See the baby? He ain't gonna be right. He ain't gonna do it because you already did it.
Zach, give Mama a butterfly kiss.
He ain't gonna do it because you already did it, Aiden.
You know I jammed my toe at the trampoline park.
Goodbye. Your arm broke, your toe jammed, and everything is wrong with you.
Hey, Zach.
Auntie Laura Jones. Oh, she might be some kin of Esther Real.
What is your favorite subject in school? Let me guess. Math.
What'd you say?
Math.
Yep. Oh, yeah. He's really smart. Really smart at math. He said math. Now, my favorite subject is not math. Anything but math.
Mom, you came and
come give me a kiss. Mommy's gonna cry. You want Mommy to cry?
Give Mama a kiss.
Dang. He ain't gonna come give me no kiss.
Look, Zach, look.
See? Mwah.
Give Mama a kiss.
Oh, he said no. He do what he want to do. He ain't gonna do nothing that little toddler don't want to do.
Can I get a hug?
You think he gonna give you a hug, Aiden? He laughing at him. He like, I am not going to
Don't you rip out the paper?
Now, Cyber Sister Carrie. Now, rewind it back. Rewind it back to the beginning. Rewind it back to the beginning, Cyber Sister Angel. Yeah, no, Princeton's name is Princeton Zachary, a.k.a. Boosie. Yeah, Princeton is his first name. Zachary is his middle name. Jones Baldwin, a.k.a. Boosie.
Take away that name. You don't even know what it means.
What?
Bad, but is that what it means?
It might mean that. I think your name means that for real. For real.
Who is that?
Oh, honey. They was running amok.
Oh.
They always run amok.
Oh, I just got on.
All the time.
Okay.
Y'all, somebody asked me, they came in my inbox the other day.
Get up.
And they was like, honey, do your kids have a bedtime or a bedtime routine?
Nope.
Do your kids ever go to sleep?
She said good subject. Thank you.
She did.
Stop Steph Curry.
Let me tell y'all.
Christy Curry.
Stuff like that, it just, I try not to.
Is your name Curry?
It don't matter.
Because you Stephen Curry.
Because I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to bed. I got a routine for bed. Wait, now look at him. Now he wants to. Come on then. I'm sorry. What are you trying to do to me?
No.
Okay. Why you mad? Why you? Okay, well, come on. Let's read.
Can I read it to you? No.
No, he said no. He said.
Me. Can't we read it? Oh, thank you.
Okay. Aiden's going to read Brown Bear, Brown Bear.
Brown bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow quack looking at me. Dang,
What?
you were missing all the art. Black sheep, what do you see? I see a goldfish looking at me.
He like to turn the pages out fast.
Maybe you gotta do this one.
Yeah.
Goldfish, what do you see? I see a teacher looking at me.
He turned the pages so quick.
Zach, children, what do you see? Yeah.
Yay! Very good, Brown Bear.
Red bird, a yellow duck, a blue horse, a blue
Yeah. So, yeah, no. They go to bed. It's
on weekdays.
Yeah, on weekdays they get in the bathtub and they go to bed. And sometimes my daughters, they might get off work and they might come and wake them up. At which point they're up because maybe they hadn't seen them all day. They go to school and then they go to work 2 days out of the week. And then when they get home, they want to see their siblings and then they wake them up and whatever. But I know it seems like they always up. But they not. Like, I promise you, they don't. And if they want to be up, then I'm going to bed.
I'm going to bed with mommy. When mama go to bed.
Boy, don't try to get that little baby voice. Because you already know. No, sir. No, don't be trying to get that baby voice. I'm going to bed with mommy. Because I'm not letting you sleep in my bed.
I'm not. No, I'm saying I'm going to sleep at the same time as you. Wait. Just beautiful babies. Who calling babies? I'm not a baby.
You are.
I'm a toddler. I'm a big toddler.
You are not a toddler. If you don't get your child self on away from me.
Brenda.
But yeah, so.
Christy Curry. Okay. I have a boy.
Move. I cannot. You in my ear. I cannot. So yeah, they got a bedtime routine. And I be having rules. I got rules, y'all. I don't know. I mean, I just feel like the most important thing to do is have fun with your children. I think that my kids, they know, everybody got that mom look. The mom look. So, they know when I'm not playing. So they know when I'm joking and when I'm not. So we don't try to jump off into this. This is my mom's serious face. My nose flare up like that. Okay, then what's my happy face? What's my sad face? Like I sound like a whimpering puppy?
No.
What I'm saying?
I sound like that.
Oh yeah, that's definitely you. Mm-hmm.
That is you. When you
you see, you just
said to the baby.
My nose flare up when I'm angry. I can't even make my nose flare. How you make your nose flare up like that?
I got asthma, duh.
Boy, you know somewhere. You so smart. He's so smart. He got asthma, and that's the reason why he can make his nose flare up.
Even Carly can do it.
Okay.
Even that.
So yeah, I mean, as long as they're not hurting each other or themselves,
Mom, can I see my eye
or being disrespectful,
Mom,
then
I need to see my eye.
It don't matter.
It hurts. Look at that boy scratch me.
Good. He should scratch you again.
No, my eye purple.
Okay, Cyber Family. Thank you guys for talking to me tonight. I think I'm going to
Aiden John, follow him.
He trying to have a dance off. I'm gonna be. Yay! You want to get in on the dance off too?
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna have a dance off with my boys.
Girl.
Yeah,
Come on.
I'll win, but it don't matter.
Come on, man.
I didn't say I was He didn't got down on the floor to break dance, and I'm not break dancing. No, I might break something. Is he crazy? This is precious cargo that I'm carrying around. You think I'm about to get on the ground and break dance? Boy, bye. No, I'm talking about we gonna be doing the MC Hammer or something like that, something where I can stand up.
Show him real quick, Mom. Show him, Mom. Please, just once. That's it.
Hey, leave me alone. Bye, Cyber family. Y'all have a good night. Have a blessed night. I'm getting ready to beat him in the MC Hammer and the Smurf, the electric slide or something that I can stay on my feet. I'm not getting on the ground because I might be able to get up with my husband at work. I ain't got no help trying to get off that floor. So y'all pray for me. My kids, I cannot. Come on, Princeton. Let's show him how it's done. Come on.
Let's dance. Let's dance. Hey.